We want someone to be able to find the information that they're looking for in as shorter terms and as quickly as they possibly can. My name's Matt Francis. I'm the Solutions Lead at Clevertar. I manage our team of content creators. So we've got a content development team who essentially work with all of our customers and clients when they come on board. We work with them around what their main business problem is, and then how we're going to design a chatbot program that can help to address those problems. So we take their content in whatever format that it is, and we create conversational interactions that a chatbot can deliver and follow that right through the development process until it's deployed onto their website. So I work with the content team, I manage that team, and also manage projects and work really closely with our clients to ensure ongoing success. As a lot of people know, the census happens every 5 years in Australia, and as is the ongoing role of the ABS, the Australian Bureau of Statistics, continuing to improve the customer service channels that they have available to the 10 million households that receive the census each year. Following on from 2016, they are looking to include a chatbot as another service channel for those customers. So we responded to through a tender process, a really rigorous tender process, and were successful in winning the bid to be the official chatbot supplier for the 2021 census. Our approach to content development was a really key factor in that decision. The fact that we specialise in writing conversational content and we work so closely with our customers to ensure the quality of our work, I think was a really big tick in our box. Also, a lot of the other work that we've done with other government providers on a smaller scale to the ABS. Obviously, they're a big federal agency, but we've got a lot of runs on the board, and we've proven that we deliver great projects, and we've done that for a number of years. The name of this the census chatbot is Claire. Claire was chosen because the name is easy to say and it's a common Australian name. But also the persona of Claire was based on the fact that in the 2016 census, the average Australian is a 38-year-old female. So whilst Claire isn't exactly 38, she's probably mid-30s, but she's taking on the persona of the average everyday Australian. Yeah, I think from a consumer perspective, when we design, and this really goes for any program that we design, but particularly for Claire and what she's delivering for the census, is that firstly, she's extremely knowledgeable, so her depth of knowledge needs to be there. We want people going to interact with her and having their question answered first and foremost. Secondly, I would say that having a enjoyable experience is something that's really important. So we want Claire to be both pleasant but then super helpful as well. So able to find the information that you're looking for really quickly and easily. And the third thing is accuracy of information. Obviously the census is a really important event on the Australian calendar, just due to the nature that it plays in planning for future years and future spending. So making sure that Claire delivers the right information to assist people with completing the census, but also in everything that happens in the lead up to it and following the event as well. Claire needs to be able to deliver all that information super accurately. All of our projects start out in a similar way, in that we firstly look at what is the problem, what is the main business problem. In this case, it was that there was a large volume of calls that flooded the ABS contact centre at the last census, and this is adding another channel that will hopefully alleviate some of that burden. So we looked at firstly a range of questions that had been seen most commonly from the last census. There was around 1,000 different examples of that to start with, and really looking at what is that from an analysis point of view. How can we put that into an overall structure as a sort of an initial scaffold to kick off proceedings? So we held a lot of workshops at the start to try to map out what a higher level frame of a conversation and a program might look like. From there, we drill down further and deeper. So the contact centre that the ABS has a whole bunch of different reference questions and information that they use, that they train their customer service agents with. we then trained Claire with that same information so that the contact centre and Claire are in alignment, but also so that we can make sure that she's covering such a vast array of content and delivering all of the information she needs to. We then looked at all of the different questions within the census, both on a paper form and also electronic version. So there are a couple of different formats, and ensured that for each one of those questions, all of the different FAQs that an ordinary citizen might have when interacting with the census, they can get help from while interacting with Claire. So what starts out as something very high level zooms right into being very detailed, and that creates obviously quite a large and very detailed program. Well, with the chatbot, there's no personally identifiable data provided to the chatbot. So Claire never asks your name, your address, or any personal details about you at all. And there's no free text options within the chatbot. So everything is completely anonymous. All data is used at a population level, and there's no way that anyone can know who is who interacting with the chatbot.